Good evening, my dear students. Finally, our today's project, Mini Organ, has been well tinkered and it is ready for the demonstration. So, right from the morning, you keep on listening to my videos, but today, on 7th of August 2022, so I'm so happy to finally give you a demonstration like how we made this mini organ, and I'm going to explain and I'm going to make you understand, and at the same time we are going to demonstrate in front of you that you all can make it and play it. So it is finally tinkered as I well explained. So this morning we started tinning and then connecting all the switches, all the cables, all the switches, and then after that I also made you understand how to use the switch connection and also the battery connection and the speaker connection. And later we started soldering the resistors on the PCB printed circuit board for this mini organ. And then we started soldering these capacitors, one electrolytic capacitor and other is the picofarad capacitor and one IC integrated 555 timer IC. Okay. So there are various resistors, and in between we also found a problem that we didn't get the 3K resistor and the 2K resistor. At that time what we did, we know that R1 plus R2 is equal to the R1 is 1.5 kilo and the R2 is 1.5 kilo. So ultimately the effective resistance when they are connected in series, it's going to be 3 kilo. Similarly, we also need to have for 2K. For 2K also we didn't get the 2K exact value. So we added 1K plus 1K so that in the Sarigama Padanisa we get required frequency for those particular nodes also. That's where, so all the switch connections, so you see here interesting, the most interesting thing, Sarigama Padanisa, like that. So for high pitch Sarigama Padanisa, all the nodes, so for all the switches, so there's a common wire, the black wire we have tinkered afternoon, okay, and after that whatever switch you press, so that corresponding connection will go and get connected to that corresponding resistor here. So according to the connected resistor, the value of the resistance for the 555 IC and the output frequency varies because of the RC component, the value RC constant changes. So the timing changes. That's where the output frequency changes. That's where the little amplification sufficient enough to drive the small speaker. Okay. So we made some drills also so that the sounds can go out easily. So I think so this is powered by 9 volts, so that these 9 volt batteries are everywhere available for all of you, and at the same time this is easy for you to handle also, and sufficient enough, the required pressure is sufficient and the voltage level is sufficient enough to drive this board. So this is designed for the 9 volt operation. So we tried, the most interesting thing is today that we tried with various speakers. So we brought different kind of speakers, like all this kind, but finally I felt myself comfortable with sound and the effectiveness and all. So otherwise we brought so many other speakers also, but all these other speakers, so effectiveness I found it more comfortable here with this diameter for properly going to sit into this. So this is the way I'm going to glue, and then finally, so I think so I'm done for so I have explained you all about the making process right from the morning, from every single step, and then finally you wanted to see the back side of the PCB. This is the top side of the PCB, component side. All the components are, this is the solder side. Okay, so all the components are soldered here. So you can see the skill, I mean the soldering quality of the soldering. Okay, so on the solder side we have soldered all the components, and this is the artwork. Okay, so I think with this, so I think it's a time for demonstration, and I have here my student who helped me. I must thank him as well. I think he will come every Sunday and help me for one particular different gadget to be explained in a making process. As I told you, I think this is the start point to give you more and more upcoming, the making process, so that you all can start making the things. So make in India, made in India, skill India, school India. So this is Children's Circuit Lab. So scientificstudents.com/circuitlab.html, you will see all this kind of making process for many more. So let us, I means not only import, and I means not only import, we can also export. So let us start tinkering from the toys, school toys. So as tinkering helps you a lot, so hands-on makes you more, this way you can also have lot of problems can be solved with this expertise knowledge what you gain out of all this kind of electronic based projects. So that's where you can also think making all the projects, as a, not only as a gadgets, as a solution to many problems. That's where you can have wonderful entrepreneurship qualities also. So now this is time for us to demonstrate this. Okay, so I request my friend who can make me, I think he can switch on. This is the time to switch on and play. I'm going to close, my dear students. I have seen that, so I'm going to keep everything inside. So as you have seen, so these cables and all. Okay, so finally it's going to be. So I must thank Hansika for giving me a nice title for this, piano. So as she said, so this piano is made in a tiffin box. Okay, so many more tiffin boxes are on the way for all of you, my dear students. There are many more. Okay, I think you all can make. So I'm going to send all these kit boxes, so you all can make. Okay, so now my student is going to help you all. So Mr. YK is going to play it first time. So he's going to switch on the switch now, and he's going to play the Sarigama Padanisa. So once again, can you play it once again? So this is how YK played this Sarigama Padanisa on this mini organ. So he made some holes here so that you can get all the speaker sound out. Okay, so I too, let me play myself also. So I think Sarigama Padanisa. Really very interesting toy, electronic toy. So thank you, Mr. YK, for making this wonderful toy working today. So I must thank my student, the second grader, who took the prize from me on the 4th at Narsapuram, 4th August 2022, the one. So because of him, and I had to make this gadget again because we have given that prize to him from my demonstration kit. So this is now made today. So as I had to make it today again, so I said, okay, let me start recording for you all. So we have used a new cell phone for this so that we don't run out of the memory and all. So we have proper lighting behind nearby all of us. So first time we made it happen, and now here and then I wish we'll explore many more things like this. Okay, we all can make the things. So signing off, your science friend, Scientific Srinivas, scientificstudents.com/circuitlab.html. Thank you all.